I'm ready. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Kim. Today, I'm going to tell you about Reiki. Imagine yourself lying on a table face down. The room is dimly lit, music is playing, a woman walks in, and after a couple of minutes, you start to feel a strange sensation in your back. Tingling, warm, very nice feeling, soothing feeling that's entering your body, and you want to know what's causing it. So you turn around and look, and the woman's hands are 3 inches above your back. You've just experienced your first Reiki treatment. Reiki has been referenced in texts for centuries. I have been practicing Reiki since 2013, and actually I had been interested in energy healing quite for a while before that. And it was my interest in energy healing that finally led me to learn Reiki so that I could further extend on the gifts that I'm trying to nurture. I've also done extensive research for this survey. According to my survey, all of you rate health as important in your daily life. But one problem that you find is making the time for your health. Reiki is an affordable and easy option for whole health, and it's as easy as falling asleep with your hands on your chest. Today I will give you a brief history of Reiki, how it was discovered, examine how it's being used today, and we will discuss some of the benefits. My story begins in 1922 in a village in Tokyo. This is Dr. Mikao UC. He lived from 1965 to 1926. He is responsible for what we know of Reiki today. According to Goran Sanwal, Reiki master and teacher, and also webmaster of Reiki New, it is not very easy to write about the history of Reiki, since there seems to be a lot of different versions and translations are available. What most people agree about Mikao was that he loved to travel, and he loved to study, and he had extensive knowledge of biology, science, tarot, astrology. He studied all kinds of things, theologies of many types of religions, and he became a Buddhist priest at some point in his life. A 21-day meditation found Mikao on a mountain, and he was meditating, and he was there for 21 days, and he rediscovered what we know of as Reiki today. Sandoval writes that in 1922, UC opened a school in Tokyo and began teaching Reiki with other spiritual principles. People came from everywhere to learn about this new form of healing. They received healing, but an interesting thing is that they were also taught how to do Reiki. Mikao taught at his school some spiritual principles. Just for today, I will not anger. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will be grateful for all my blessings. Just for today, I will work with honesty and integrity. And just for today, I will be kind to all living beings. And those were the 5 spiritual precepts of Reiki. He asked that people try to practice that in all their lives. And when they showed interest in those spiritual principles, he then attuned them to Reiki. And I'll explain what attunement is in the next part of my speech. The International House of Reiki website reports there are probably over 1,000 different types of Reiki today. Mikao eventually taught Chujiro Hayashi Reiki. And it was Chujiro that opened his own clinic in Tokyo as well after Mikao stopped practicing. And Chujiro met Hawaii Takada. And these 3 people are very important because they are the reason that we have Reiki in Western society. Reiki is based on a lineage. Mikao attuned Chujiro. Chujiro attuned Hawaii Takada. And Takada brought Reiki to Hawaii and began attuning people. And everybody that practices Reiki today has those 3 people responsible for their lineage. It dates back to them. is my lineage of Reiki. This is Anna Sarah Fire, and she actually certified me in Reiki 2. I was certified in Reiki 1 through a nurse at Abington Hospital, Elizabeth Deegan Kryak, and she actually does a lot of work extensively with other nurses in Abington Hospital. She attunes them to Reiki and teaches them Reiki so that they can do it on themselves and then do it on the other nurses. And Abington has actually been very sorry, I can't think of the word. They've been very instrumental in bringing Reiki into a hospital environment. Anyone can do Reiki. Even children are able to do Reiki. To be certified for level 1 Reiki, you sit down with a master teacher. They go over the hand positions, and then you are attuned. You're taught the history, like I've gone through with you, and then you're attuned. And what attunement entails is they stand over your head and they draw symbols. And Mikhail was very big about symbols. He wanted to remind people about their spiritual aspects. So he used symbols, and those symbols have been passed down through the years. Now, they used to be held very secretly, and they were never shared with anybody, but because of the internet today, anyone can find these symbols. But still, out of respect for the people that taught me, I'll keep them private, and if you want to learn the symbols, you can get Reiki, you can become Reiki attuned or look it up on the internet. But attunement is a very, it opens you to the Reiki energy, and it allows you to be a vessel so that you can start giving people Reiki. I want to mention my attunement, which was a very moving experience for me. You know, there's not a lot of things that you can prove Reiki with, but I have to tell you, anyone that I've heard about who has been attuned, it's a very earth-shattering experience. You sit in a room, and the woman walks around you, and there were 2 women there. She was actually training a master teacher, and she did the symbols over my head, and it felt like liquid colors just went into my brain. And I closed my eyes, and it was the most amazing, wonderful feeling that you've ever felt. And it's like I could actually taste color. I could actually feel color. And it was just a warm sensation. It wasn't something that I imagined because other people had similar experiences and we went around the room and discussed it. But, you know, there's times where I wonder if Reiki works, but I'd always go back to that first experience when I had that feeling. On my second attunement, Reiki level 2 with Anna Sarah Fire, it wasn't as intense. I guess there's nothing really like your first time. But I have seen Reiki do some wonderful things in my experiences. So what does all this mean for you, and how can you use Reiki in your life? Reiki balances mind, body, and spirit. The fundamental energy of Reiki is supposed to balance your whole energy system. It's believed that disease is based on when energy system is blocked. You know, and scientists now are starting to recognize the benefits of Reiki, and they're trying to do research on these biofields and these energy systems that we have. A 2008 study in the clinical oncology nursing states that Reiki is a practice that is requested with increasing frequency, is easy to learn, does not require extensive equipment, and in preliminary research elicits a relaxation response and helps patients to feel more peaceful and experience less pain. Those who practice Reiki report that it supports them in self-care and a healthy lifestyle. This I can report for myself. Another 2008 study, this time in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, found that Reiki was beneficial in lowering the heart rate in lab rats. Hospitals and universities are also using Reiki. As I mentioned, Abington Hospital has had an integrative medicine services department for over 15 years now. And in a April 2002 article, a Harvard magazine, Craig Lambert examines how Harvard University and its doctors are incorporating alternative therapies into their medical practices. In my own experience, Reiki is calming and benefits mind, body, and spirit. I'm diagnosed bipolar, and I've had issues with medications throughout the years, and if you've done any research on medicines, they can be really detrimental. And Reiki, through the use of Reiki, I don't use medications. Now, let me stress that I'm not telling you to just stop any medications. My belief is that Reiki should be used with medicine, complementary, and they should work together. My body, I'm in serious pain. I don't take pain medication. Last night, as a matter of fact, was a really painful night, and I did self-Reiki on myself. I do it all the time. And I woke up this morning and I was feeling 100% better. Spirit, Reiki is my passion. You know, you can give Reiki to anybody, and I think that's the biggest gift that Reiki offers me. My sister was really sick with morning sickness. She had miscarried, and this pregnancy was really rough on her, and I went over to visit her. And imagine a loved one who's really struggling and sick and in a lot of pain. And I was able to give her Reiki right there and then. And she actually, after like about 15 minutes of it, she got up and she wanted something to eat. And it was a definite improvement from the way that she was feeling. Like imagine you going to your mother who's like in a lot of pain and giving her Reiki for 15 minutes of being able to help her. You know, nobody can take that away from you. I also do Reiki at night. I lay in my bed and I send Reiki to different parts of the world that are sick and suffering. Like the people in Pulse, the nightclub where all those 50 people were killed. I can lay in my bed and do level 2 Reiki, so that allows me, and I apologize for getting lost, level 2 allows me to do long distance healing. And I can send Reiki to those areas and to people that are struggling right now. Does all this stuff work? I don't know. Does it make me feel better? It does. In conclusion, I hope that you have enjoyed this exploration into the history of Reiki and its use today. From one person, Reiki has spread to the many, and its traditions are being carried out in research facilities, universities, hospitals, and individual homes. Reiki is simple and easy to use and benefits mind, body, and spirit. As with all things in life, you must experience it to fully understand it. And I hope that one day you are able to experience all the joys that Reiki has to offer. Thank you.